directly above Chris's head, but after running up and calling out to see if he gets a response, nobody acknowledges him. Luckily, he was able to walk away unharmed and has continued to upload videos of his visits to abandoned places pretty frequently.
No one goes near that place after dark.
The Proper People is an urban exploration channel owned by Brian and Michael, two friends who travel the world in search of abandoned buildings. For the past 10 years that their channel has been active, Brian and Michael have built up a reputation for being a trustworthy channel that only uploads genuine footage of their explorations. In a niche of YouTube that's often plagued by cheap, fake footage from people trying to get their 15 minutes of fame, The Proper People has endured as one of the most reliable channels in the urbex space. They gained their fame from explorations of genuinely cool places instead of faking creepy encounters or anything of the such. In 2016, they uploaded a video of their nighttime visit to the Jemison Center in Northport, Alabama, often referred to as Old Bryce Hospital. From 1939 to 1977, the Jemison Center housed hundreds of psychiatric patients and acquired a reputation for treating them pretty harshly. Often referred to as the creepiest building in Alabama, Old Bryce was closed in the late 70s and has since been reclaimed by nature and become a hotspot for urban explorers from all over the world. As Michael and Brian approach the location in their car, there doesn't seem to be anyone around, and after driving around the grounds for a while, the two YouTubers get out of their vehicle to begin exploring, settling on the basement as the first area to explore. After more than 4 decades of abandonment, the entire complex is almost completely destroyed, and while some of the walls are completely covered in all kinds of graffiti, some of them aren't even there anymore. With the state of disrepair of the Jemison Center, there's always a chance that the structure could collapse on itself and trap Brian and Michael inside. But as they go up the stairs to explore the top floor, it becomes clear that an unsound structure is the least of their worries.
Eyes stared straight into his soul.
Whoa, look at this.
The crying stopped instantly. Then came a new
staircase
sound,
out here.
a tiny, chilling laugh. Salim threw the doll and ran up the stairs, but something heavy dragged itself behind him, fast. Something with nails scraping the floor.
They're out there.
He reached the top and slammed the
swear
door.
on my life.
But all the doors in the hallway shut by themselves. The whisper returned. You have entered what must never be seen.
Should I say hello?
The flashlight died. Silence.
There's somebody out there.
Then, a message appeared on his phone by itself. He is standing in front of you.
Let's go back to the car.
The phone light flashed on. Standing inches away was a tall, thin figure with no face, only a huge, gaping mouth. It reached for him. A voice.
As the camera pans to the window, the outline of a person holding up a light can be seen on the staircase on the opposite side of the building. Disturbingly, as soon as the uploaders turn off their light, the other person does the exact same thing, indicating they were watching and didn't want to be spotted. Chillingly, if you rewind the footage to when the YouTubers arrived at the top floor, you can clearly see a light outside the window frame, but it's unclear if the light was coming from the same person who was watching them. After calling out and receiving no response, Brian and Michael decide to go back to their car to avoid getting jumped or worse. It's hard to know what exactly the intentions of the other person were, but what's even more disturbing is the fact that there were no other cars in the area when they arrived and when they left, which means that whoever was there had arrived on foot and probably been there for a while.
The mansion wanted him back. One night, he woke to find
Ridgely Hospital was a women's psychiatric hospital in Lancaster, UK that operated for almost 100 years, from 1916 to 2013.
A new message.
Famous for being one of the first psychiatric hospitals in the UK that fought for the humane treatment of mentally ill patients, Ridgely Hospital housed thousands of patients and used modern treatment methods such as electroconvulsion therapy to help patients with a range of disorders, from severe depression to obsession to mania. In April 2022, YouTuber Exploring with Tom visited the site with 3 of his friends in the middle of the night. Throughout their visit, they were extremely loud and not aware of their surroundings, which is obviously not the best idea when exploring an abandoned building. Keep in mind that most of these abandoned buildings are still considered government property, which makes it illegal to trespass and explore the grounds. Still, if you disturb a hostile squatter's home by being obnoxiously loud, getting arrested would probably be the least of your worries.
He doesn't let anyone leave twice.
We're not scared of you.
The faceless figure was standing in the doorway, blocking the exit. It moved toward him. slowly.
After
like
hearing
a
some
shadow
strange
stretching
noises
across
coming
the
from one of the
walls.
rooms, the four
girl
explorers
grabbed
call out to see if there's
Salim's
anyone in the building,
Run.
and this is where things
They
get a
ran
little
through
disturbing.
the hallways as the walls themselves began to change, twisting, closing, reshaping the corridors to trap him. From every direction, voices whispered, "Stay. Join us. You belong here now." They reached the front door, but it was gone. Just a solid wall where the exit used to be. The girl's voice cracked. "He wants your body, so he can leave this place."
I'm okay.
The
Keep
lights
calm.
went out.
Keep calm.
Salim felt cold
Man,
hands wrap around
what
his
the-
throat. A faceless figure whispered for the first time,
Don't hold you
"I
up.
will
Get
wear
out.
your
Get
skin."
out. Get out.
Suddenly, the girl screamed, releasing a blinding flash of light that shook the entire
What you want?
mansion. When Salim
Be
opened
right
his
there.
eyes,
Be
he
right
was
there.
lying outside in the forest, far from the mansion. He stood up, trembling.
As soon as one of the
alive.
teenagers calls out, a
When
man
they
can be
looked
heard
down,
screaming from
his
inside the room.
hands were not his.
Without thinking twice, Tom and his friends make a run for it back to their car. But disturbingly, the
From
man isn't
behind
satisfied with just scaring them out of the
girl's faint
building
whisper
and ends up
echoed.
chasing them all the way to their
Got
car.
out.